South Africa's politician Julius Malema has apologized to a fellow opposition leader Helen Zille for referring to her as a cockroach 5 years ago. Malema's apology came after National Assembly Speaker Baleka Mbete herself apologized for calling him a cockroach in an address to a provincial ANC meeting last Saturday. "I also want to apologize to the leader of the Democratic Alliance, for having called her a cockroach myself, when I was very young," he told South African media on Wednesday. "I now know what it feels to be called a cockroach." At the time, Malema, leader of the African National Congress, ANC, Youth League back in 2010, had asked supporters to remove that cockroach Zille by voting the ANC into power. On Wednesday, Mbete said in a statement released by the ANC that her comments against Malema were inappropriate. "The way in which they came across was unfortunate and regrettable. I withdraw my remarks unreservedly," she said. But political analyst Julius Malema told Al Jazeera that Mbete's apology was difficult to accept because of the label's strong connotations with the Rwandan genocide. "To use this type of language in such a sensitive political climate is unacceptable," he said. "Even if the apology is genuine, the quality of the speaker has been consistently poor, and she should resign." Julius Malema, political analyst. Calls to resign. Malema said the apology itself was flawed because there was no reference to cockroaches in the statement issued by the ANC. "Even if the apology is genuine, the quality of the speaker has been consistently poor, and she should resign," Malema said. Mbete has been under the severe criticism for her alleged poor handling of the National Assembly amid an aggressive push for answers from President Zuma over the utilization of state funds to upgrade his private residence. The Office of the Public Protector found in March 2014 that Zuma had unduly benefited from non-security upgrades to his home. Mbete, despite her position as Speaker of the Assembly, remains the national chairperson of the ANC. Critics say her position in the ANC compromises her ability to function in a nonpartisan manner as Speaker of the Parliament. On Wednesday, Wilmot James, a chairman of the wrote an open letter to Mbete, asking her resign. "You are unfit to be Speaker, and if there is any honor left in you, you should resign," James wrote. The exchange of apologies on Wednesday topped a remarkably tumultuous 2 weeks in South African politics. Last Thursday, scuffles broke out in Parliament at South Africa's annual State of the Nation address, when security guards entered Parliament and violently removed EFF's leaders for interrupting Zuma's address. Malema's EFF party said before the speech they would ask Zuma to answer questions about the $24 million worth home upgrade. Whereas Parliament has been the scene of scuffles before, state security also allegedly shut down mobile and internet signals in Parliament, drawing the ire of journalists and the public. South Africa's parliamentary sessions have changed dramatically since the inclusion of EFF into the National Assembly after gaining 6% in May's election. The EFF made headlines when they dressed in red overalls and plastic helmets as miners and domestic workers in Parliament sessions in symbolic reference to their constituency. While the ruling ANC remains the most popular party in the country, there is rising discontent over unemployment, a crippling power crisis and a government, critics say, growing increasingly out of touch.